All right, let's dive right in. Over the next few minutes, we're going to break down a really powerful investment thesis for what's called Real AZ. It's a key economic corridor in Arizona, and we're not talking about hunches here. We're going to show you exactly why the data says this region is set for some serious growth, and more importantly, where the smart money is already going. So, if you're an investor on the hunt for that next big high-growth opportunity, you've definitely come to the right place. We are about to unpack the hard numbers, both foreign and domestic investment data, that make this particular region a really compelling candidate for your capital. So first up, let's talk strategy. You see, we're not just looking at some random spot on a map. What we have here is a data-driven strategy that pinpoints the absolute most promising sectors for investment. It basically takes all the guesswork out of the equation.
Now, a really deep analysis has identified 8 key investment areas, and to make it simple, they've been sorted into 3 clear tiers. But for today, we're going to cut right to the chase. We're focusing exclusively on the best of the best, the top-tier targets that have the absolute highest potential for growth.
Okay, let's get into the heart of it. These are the primary investment segments. This is where the real action is, where the potential for capital growth and serious job creation is at its absolute peak. Okay, let's kick things off with a number that'll really grab your attention. 40,682. Just wow. And get this, that's the number of jobs created from foreign investment alone, in just one single segment, material suppliers for renewable energy. So, this isn't just a local Arizona story. It's a huge piece of the global shift to renewables, and this data shows that this specific region is a critical hub for that entire supply chain.
And when you dig into the details, it's just incredible. This segment is ranked #1 overall for a very good reason. It has attracted a staggering $31.5 billion in foreign investment into the U.S. And here's the kicker. It's still accelerating, with project volume growing over 15% in just the last year. Inside Arizona, it's the undisputed leader across every single metric.
Now let's pivot to our second primary segment. This is where you really see the power of domestic investment. We're talking $4.1 billion flowing right into Arizona's industrial building development. This is literally about building the physical foundation for all the growth that's coming.
Coming in at #2 overall, this segment is just so important. Why? Because it directly tackles a major bottleneck for growth, the shortage of move-in ready industrial space. So when investors build here, they're not just putting up buildings, they're unlocking the potential for countless other businesses to come in, set up shop, and scale up fast. No surprise, it's the #1 segment in Arizona for domestic investment.
Our third primary target is a national powerhouse. I mean, just look at that number, 303. That's how many new foreign investment projects there were for housing materials across the entire U.S., making it the #1 segment in the whole country. This is a story about national dominance, and Arizona is a key player. And what's really remarkable here is the perfect score on the demand side, a 5 out of 5. The market is screaming for this stuff. This segment leads the nation in both foreign and domestic investment, which just shows this incredible balanced strength. It's a consistent top performer in Arizona, and it's already got huge momentum from a recent major investment, which tells you it's absolutely primed for more growth.
Okay, so beyond those top 3 heavy hitters, the analysis also points to a very clear strategy for future growth. Let's take a quick look at the secondary and tertiary opportunities which really round out the region's long-term potential. So these secondary segments, they represent really specific, targeted opportunities. Take interior systems and appliances. It has the highest possible supply-side score. That means the local capabilities, the workforce, the infrastructure, it's all exceptionally strong. Operation and maintenance and heavy equipment also have these solid foundations, making them really smart, strategic plays if you're looking to diversify.
And finally, we have the tertiary segments. It's best to think of these as a strategic watch list. Industrial equipment and automation is huge nationally, so we're keeping a close eye on investor interest locally. And specialized logistics? Well, that's one to watch as all these other segments grow and create a ton of new demand down the line.
So what's actually driving all this investment? I mean, where is the money coming from? To really get the full picture, let's quickly break down the 2 key types of capital that are fueling all of this incredible growth.
First up, you've got foreign direct investment, or FDI. It's pretty straightforward. This is capital that flows across international borders. Think of a company from, say, Germany or South Korea investing directly into building a factory or operations here in the U.S.
And then you have domestic direct investment, or DDI. This is all the capital that's moving within the United States.
So an investment from a company based in California or Texas, for example, that's setting up shop right here in Arizona?
And this is just a brilliant illustration of how those two forces come together. Let's go back to that powerhouse housing materials segment for a second. Look at that. It's almost a perfect 50-50 split between foreign and domestic money. This kind of balance is a sign of a uniquely healthy and stable market, one that's attracting capital from literally every direction. So the big question is, how does Arizona really stack up against the rest of the country? I mean, it's one thing to attract investment, but it's another thing entirely to have a proven, sustainable advantage. Well, the data gives us a very, very clear answer. To measure this, we use something called Revealed Comparative Advantage, or RCA. Now, don't let the name scare you. Put simply, it's a score that shows if a place is uniquely specialized in a sector compared to the national average. Any score over 1.0 isn't just good. It means you have a proven, measurable national advantage.
And here it is. This is the hard proof, right here. Just look at these scores, especially the ones we've highlighted. For industrial building development, that domestic score is 3.06. You know what that means? It means Arizona is over 3 times more specialized in this area than the US average. That is a massive advantage. And then look at interior systems, with a score over 2.15. This is the kind of data that tells you unequivocally that this region isn't just in the game, it's actually leading the pack.
So let's bring it all home. RealEZ is not a speculative guess. What it offers is a set of prioritized, high-impact investment opportunities. And the best part is, they're all backed by a clear, data-driven, and totally measurable national advantage. Which really just leaves us with one final question for you. Now that you've seen the data, and you've seen this level of strategic focus and proven competitive advantage, is RealEZ on your investment shortlist?